WRTV is celebrating Black history and a member of the Metro Police Force who has made his own history. WRTV's Amber Grigley shares North District Commander Michael Wolley's journey and how he hopes to influence others to protect and serve.
I've been here since I was about 1 year old.
From the outside looking in,
my parents were phenomenal in laying down the foundation of public service. Both of my parents were in the military.
Some will assume Commander Michael Wolley was born to serve, but his journey is one that he says called out to him.
I had made a conscious decision that I wanted a seat at the table. I wanted to be able to be a part of the decision-making process.
A decision Commander Wolley says did not come easy.
At 35, while others were getting on the agency, I was in position to take command of one of the most diverse, largest, most populated districts in the city.
Accomplishments that he never imagined when he first joined IMPD in 2006 at just 24 years old.
I had people in my corner that were always saying, you know, you need to come up with a 3-year plan, 7-year plan, 10-year plan, and kind of push towards those goals. And I was a 24-year-old kid out here serving my community.
He spent nearly 5 years patrolling the streets of Indianapolis before he was pulled to serve as the Youth Violence Reduction Detective, Community Affairs Officer, and IMPD recruiter.
I didn't really think about being a supervisor initially.
But that soon changed. In 2016, he was promoted to sergeant and assigned to the North District. Now, a few years later, in 2018, he was promoted to lieutenant, overseeing the Public Affairs Office.
I failed miserably the first time I did the promotional process. But again, I circle back to those principles that I was taught, right? You know, going through adversity, you've got a choice. You either lay down or you get back up.
And not too long after his lieutenant promotion, he was appointed to the North District Commander, making him the youngest appointed commander at just 35 years old in IMPD history.
And I remember there was an officer at that time that had 29 years of experience. He looked back and he said, "We start promoting rookies now?" And I was like, oh boy, here we go.
His drive did not stop at commander. In 2021, he obtained the merit rank of captain, an accomplishment that took him just 14 years to obtain. Something he's hoping will encourage more officers in the department who look like him to keep striving for excellence and be the change they want to see.
I prefer to take action. And so part of my role and responsibility as a supervisor and someone that has reached this level of supervision is to encourage those under my command that I see talent, I see purpose, I see drive, I see the ability.
So what's next?
I want to make sure that my next move is my best move and it allows me the opportunity to pour into my sons so that they can start to develop whatever goals, dreams that they want as well.
Working for you, I'm Amber Grigley, WRTV.
Well, if his story has inspired you to consider a career with IMPD, you can learn more about the department's recruiting efforts in this story at WRTV.com.